Welcoming back, America. He's back here,
What are they building?
where there's going to be 48 bedrooms of apartments and stuff down there. Yeah.
Man, they're moving a lot of dirt. Look at that.
Yeah, they're giving a lot of it to me.
Are they? What are you
Yeah.
going to do with it?
I'm down there behind 724,
Oh, okay.
making it flatter yard. But tell me something. They cannot do this. There cannot be a parade of police when a person gets a speeding ticket. All show up giving you the same ticket.
Let me see what you got.
Do they not understand that I own this property? Look up the rules and read it. It says you cannot park within 2 foot of a private driveway or a public driveway. This is not private, public, nothing. I own this property.
It says parking or repairing a vehicle on the roadway.
Where is the law that says you cannot repair your vehicle on the side of the road? How many people in the interstates have tickets? Absolutely none. This is all a big game.
Well, unfortunately, you don't live on the interstate, you live in the city. The city's got different codes.
Read the law, 36.1.08. There is no
361.08.
There is no law that says thou shalt not, has no permission to work on a vehicle on the side of the road. I gotta shut my door. The battery's gonna go dead.
Yeah, you don't want that.
And then we should.
Which one was it on? This one?
Yep, two. They gave me two. I mean, they can't bring by armies of them, all right in the same ticket. And then look at the
What's wrong with it?
the intelligence of West Virginia right here. America, look at this. We are known worldwide for being inbred hillbillies, and the police here in this
I
town.
wouldn't go that far.
Oh, we are so. But I've been in Greenland, Puerto Rico, Canada, Alaska, Gulf of Mexico, all states except for maybe 4. And they can't even write properly. That is either an 8 or a 5. There's a line coming right through there. I don't think you can see it with this camera. It's coming right through there.
I think it might be a 5.
Yeah, they can't even write numbers right in there.
You could go with maybe.
We're supposed to trust them. Is that supposed to be? Look, there's the bottom comes up.
Yeah.
Well, the bottom comes up
What
right there.
To it, though? I mean,
What happened?
all you
I
have
got
to
it
do
on
to
camera. I got it on camera. I did an eviction down here. Nigga, I'll bust a cap in your eyes. Nigga, I'll kill you. Nigga, I'll put your teeth in your gut. Nigga,
One
you'll
of
be
your
dead.
apartments?
Yeah, I did an eviction, and that's what happened. And then, who do you think slashed these 2 tires right here?
No doubt.
Who did it? The old lady watering her flowers up there, or the guy up there studying computer technology?
More likely the people you probably meet.
Yeah, and then that I forget his name, but he showed up here that night. He did not take pictures.
You take the rims off to go get them.
They're in the back of my car. I'm going to Mount Morris tomorrow.
Mount Morris to get them?
Yeah, and that one cop showed up here. I got him on camera. I was telling him the story. He did not take pictures. He did not do a report. Nothing. They are here to serve and protect, not harass and collect. Just like America in Morgantown, West Virginia. Look up the paper. The first day of college. Be proud to send your kids to school. 222 citations in one day they did.
Yeah.
And that they claim that they're here to serve and protect, not harass and collect. It was probably a big thing going on, competition, who can write the most. 222 in one day.
What would you do if you had 1,000 kids drunk and disorderly and belligerent?
Well, do we?
How would you?
How many other times this year? Wait. How many other times this year?
You own apartments here, right? How many apartments do you own?
15.
Okay. If some teenager showed up outside your apartment, drunk, hooting, hollering, and mother effing this and mother effing that, what would you want the police to do?
Yeah, but how many other times this year?
What would you want the police to do?
They should stop that, yes. But my big question is, how many other times this year are they going to write 222? It was a competition they had for the first day.
You know how many kids they run down there at the university?
25,000.
25,000 kids. The population of that town doubles when school comes in.
Yeah, but they did it for the first day as a big money profit to probably try to get a pay raise within the city limits.
I think they did it probably to set an example for the kids, to teach them that they're not going to tolerate.
That shows why.
Destroying people's property and getting drunk and acting crazy.
I know they get wild over there sometimes,
but get really wild.
It's just a point.
Lucky our kids down here don't act like that at all.
It's just a point that they're serving and protecting, though. It's just a point they're harassing and collecting. They did. How many other? Pay attention to, like, do they have a thing where you can see?
Serving and protecting the people that called on the kids.
Did they even? I don't believe there was 222 phone calls. All this kid's doing that. I don't believe that for a minute.
But have you been down there when they've had parties? Have you seen how big them parties get?
No, I have never done that before.
Okay.
But
probably sometimes 1,000 kids at a party. It's insane. It's crazy.
I've always wanted to go, like here in Fairmont.
You ever been to a Mountaineer game?
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's basically the same almost. That amount of kids in one spot.
But
they just get out of hand sometimes.
My big point is that
because you're going to run your battery out.
The one other,
Get you
yeah.
the way close.
The only other thing I say about that is how many other times this year are they going to do 222? That's probably like a record. They were having a competition, like in Ferguson, where they were arresting all the black people, giving them tickets as many as they could. Whatever, that was all over CNN. Like, how many other times this year are they going to do that? I guarantee they will not do it again. They were just, like you said, probably trying to set a good point, but also get pay raises at the same time, and that's what's so disturbing. So can you tell the rest of your buddies
when are you going to get your inspection taken care of?
12:15 when the time comes.
Yeah.
12:15. It's
good.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
So
how about your registration?
The registration? I don't even know. I don't use this one very much.
You don't use this one much?
The only time I ever use it is...
It's shown dead on the plate. It's August, showed dead the 1st of August. Did you forget to renew it? Or you just don't use it enough to renew it?
Do you have to every so... Well, that's the trailer is the one that starts with a C.
Yeah, the trailer is... You can get a lifetime thing on the trailer.
This one here has 2016 on it. What are you supposed to do to renew it? I forget.
Yeah,
that one's 2016.
You go down to wherever you pay taxes on it at, be it here or Tucker County, because I'm not sure where you have it.
Here.
You need to go down to the courthouse. If taxes are due on it, pay the taxes, and then...
I already did do that, I know that.
Well, then you need to go to did the DMV send you the little slip in the mail, your little registration slip? Because if you didn't, you need to go up to either Morgantown DMV or Bridgeport DMV and tell them you didn't get your slip. And what they'll do is they'll look you up and they'll give you a new slip and you pay. It's like the sticker's $31 is what the state charges for the sticker.
Do they have the stickers down at the courthouse you can get, or do they just mail them?
If you have that little blue card that the state sends you every year, you can get them at the courthouse. If not, you have to go down to the DMV and tell them you need a little blue card, and they'll give you the card and the sticker at the same time.
Is that one technically dead because it's still 2015?
August. It died the 1st of August. The 8, the number in front, this tells you what month. Okay, that's a 6. No, this is a 3, so it dies in March 1st. It always dies on the 1st of the month.
8? Well, I'm still good then until the end of the month, right?
It died 8/1.
Oh, that's what it is, not 8/31, 8/1.
8/1, the 1st of the month.
Well, that's probably why I haven't worried about it.
Which don't make no sense because the inspection sticker dies the last of the month, and the plate dies the 1st of the month. I always wondered why the state didn't make them all at the same time.
It's true criminals wearing ties, not tattoos. They want to make everything complicated.
They do like getting the money. But why would I do with this? What you need to do with this? Okay, this is apparently whoever wrote you didn't know what happened to your tires, that they got cut and you're trying to get them replaced.
That's twice though they've done it.
But come down to the when was this written? Let me see when it was written. Okay, it was written on the 26th. Come down and talk to our court clerk, Stacy or Amy, and tell them that you want to have a hearing to talk to the judge. Explain to the judge what happened, that you reported somebody come out, you threw your tenants out, you think they slashed your tires, that's why it was sitting here, because you took the tires off to get them fixed. And I'm sure our judge is a pretty good judge. I don't know if you've ever dealt with Judge Julian or not.
Judge Julian.
But he's a pretty good judge. He's fair, and he's been doing it a long time, and he's a really nice older gentleman. And I'm sure he'll probably take all that into consideration. So that's kind of not your fault.
As far as I'm concerned, ain't none of them. And like this right here, this is illegal right here, America. Look up the codes of this city. They fuck with the poor men, not the millionaires. This right here is Fitzwater. The law is you cannot
who's
build.
Putting these apartments in?
Fitzwater.
Fitzwater is?
Yeah. What it is?
Now they're going to be like for everyone or just for older population?
That there I'm not sure of. The only thing I complain about is they're showing their education. 48 apartments and only 51 parking spots. So everybody at nighttime can only, when they're all home, can only have 3 visitors.
Yep.
How's that going to work?
I don't know.
And my debate is, no property is a straight square, but
no, it's not.
It's all crooked.
It's seldom
and all.
you see it. You see a straight surveyed square.
The tax maps might show that, but it's not. And my debate is, they're not messing with him at all. I was at that city council man. Me and that man over there lives in one of those houses.
Sweet over there.
Yeah, we were raising hell about that because he's worried about parking for his mother who can't even walk, and people are going to be all over the street.
Yeah.
And then right here, the law is you cannot be within 10 foot or 4 foot of somebody else's property boundaries. He did not even pay to have this surveyed, and he is breaking the law right here.
Now, who owns all this right in here? Is it Fitzwater owns all this in here as well?
My dad's property goes from the road, so that's what we don't know.
You don't know how far
they
down
have
it
not even appraised it. And I was going to buy one other house over behind the college lunch bar.
Yeah.
Because it had an empty lot beside it. And I told the realtor, I said, oh, that's cool. I can build a garage here and work on vehicles, or build a building and put an apartment in it.
Yeah, something you can use.
Yeah, and they said, no, you cannot do that. There has to be, he told me a 10-foot gap, but somebody else said 4 foot.
I don't know. I'm not sure. See, who would know would be code enforcement. They would know that stuff. I don't know that stuff.
Yeah, and they don't enforce it because the millionaire does it. Everybody else in this town has to obey rules, but the wealthy can break all the laws they want. Because of the dirty, dark underground society that I explained to you earlier when you came out. So.
Did you have this with you when we talked to you a little while ago? You just didn't think about it.
What, a little bit? No, I just got back here and noticed it.
Oh, okay.
Because I walked around the front of the vehicle.
That's what I would do. I would come down, talk to the judge, explain what happened, and I know we'll have record of it where you called in.
Because eventually I'm going to do a claim against the police department.
It's kind of not true.
I know, but they should.
If truly if somebody cuts your tires, I mean, you can't help that.
Yeah, you have to take them off. You can't drive to PA like that.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to probably do it. The city police, like, I had money stole from my truck. Mm-hmm. They did not do anything what's his name? Limley? Something?
Limley? Officer Limley?
Yeah. They did not, he didn't ask to search the 2 people that was there that day. It was either one of the 2. Yeah. And then the one guy goes and buys a brand new car after. They did not even do an investigation.
How much money did they take from you?
$2,500.
My goodness.
They did not go down there and search the house. It's all the way down at the end of that road. Mm-hmm. They did not search it. They did not go in and look for the stuff that I had the money in. I just collected a bunch of rent. And then there's a boy named Montana. He came down to me here one day and said, hey, the lady that living up there in the house, she told me to warn you about Shane and them. She's seen the money that they had.
Yeah.
And they didn't even do an investigation.
How do you know them? How do you know the people? They renters or
they came down here. They were working here one day.
Working for you?
One day, yeah, and they were unloading this trailer, and then it came up, disappeared. I was getting ready to go to the bank the next morning.
Now, which one? One of these your rentals?
That one.
This one?
And that one.
Which one?
The white one. The one beside it, and then on red and yellow shutter on that side.
Oh, okay.
And this one here is Dad's.
How many you got? You got them all rented out?
No, I'm down a lot this month. I've done so many evictions. I let trashy people in, and then things.
Yeah, you gotta have people who's gonna take care of your place.
That's why I got Joe. He's taking over now. I'm done with this. I can't. 2 seizures since I've started this. JDM Property Management.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done with it because 2 seizures since I've started this. Too much stress.
It's stressful.
He's been through it all. He knows exactly what I'm going through right now, and that's why he took up the job because he's got more experience. I said, you can have it.
Stressful. Very stressful.
I'm done with it. But, so, I mean, how many other tickets are they going to come by and give me? They're just messing with me.
Well, I'll tell them you're fixing so they won't. I think maybe the officer didn't know your situation with the tires.
But does he not look at maybe a mailbox or a deed and see who owns the property? The rule is within 2 foot, I don't know where the property boundary is, probably this tree. Everything back in the olden days is the trees.
Well, I mean, if you'd got it off the roadway, you'd have been good, but you're parked on the roadway. That's what got you, because you can't fix or repair a vehicle up on the roadway.
Where's that law at, though?
I can bring it. You want me to bring it to you?
I would like to see the law that says you cannot work on a vehicle on the side of the road.
It's actually a city code. The state
Educated.
code, you're fine. It's a city code. That's what hurts you, because I know having rental properties in the city, you know how different the city laws are.
That's why nobody wants to come here, because of the ignorance that the shows they put on.
But that's what I would do. I'd come down and have to speak to, tell him you want to talk to the judge about it, tell him what happened, how the tires got the way they were. And our judge is a pretty good judge. He's a very fair judge. I'm sure he'll do something for you on that.
I was only in front of him one time years ago. I forget what it was for. Maybe over some. Oh, yeah, like another dirty, corrupt thing they did over a parking issue. They wrote me. This is another dirty story against me. I was incarcerated, and they put a warrant for my arrest for not showing up to court over a parking ticket. They pulled me over because my license plate was down a ½ inch. Mm-hmm. They said it was a ½ inch lower on one side. And that's the lamest excuse I've ever heard to pull anybody over. I can understand if they're swerving all over the road drunk, but, oh, your license plate's a ½ inch down. We got to pull you over. That's harassment. And then after he pulled me over, he realized that there was a warrant for my arrest for not showing up to it.
For a parking ticket.
Yeah, and then...
Because you was in jail.
Yeah, I was in jail. How was I supposed to get there?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
It's the dirty town of Fairmont. I mean, they're harassing our citizens left and right here, killing us all.
Did you know about the parking ticket before you went to jail?
I wasn't even driving the vehicle. Somebody else was. I was on house arrest and didn't even know about it.
Somebody else got the ticket and then didn't say nothing to you.
Yeah, I was on house arrest.
I hope that wasn't a friend, because that's a heck of a friend.
His name's Jake Smith, which he's in jail right now. He was one of my best workers, but
I know Jake.
I don't. When does he get out? Do you know anything about that?
I don't know when he gets out, but I know Jake.
I haven't seen him since 2010. He did all the siding on that red house.
Yeah.
Down there, the red house. He did all that and did a bunch of interior work for me.
Let me ask you. Whenever you call our dispatch, don't yell and scream at them. Listen.
I turn crazy. I admit I turn crazy because of the stress of this.
All you have to do is say, listen, sir or ma'am.
You're not Steve, are you?
No, I'm Dave. Can you send the sergeant or the officer in charge out? Because I like to speak to him. You ain't got to scream at them because they're just trying to do their jobs. That's kind of like you. Did you like it when have you had tenants scream and yell and cuss at you?
Yeah, every day.
Like that? Do you like that? No, because you're getting somebody else to take care of it. So don't do that to other people.
It puts me to it for the crazy things like.
Yeah, but that stresses them out.
Yes, I admit I turn crazy and the stress I go through.
Can you please send the sergeant out here? I'd like to talk to him, and I'll come out and talk to you. Or whoever's in charge, and they'll come out and talk to you. You don't even got to scream and yell, because that makes them, it just stresses them out.
Yeah. Well, if they wouldn't have...
Kind of like when you got stressed out when your tenants yelling at you.
If they wouldn't have Nazis out here running, like police behaving like Nazis, doing evil, wrong things to our citizens, society wouldn't be like that. No, not you, but you're the boss. But Steve, I reported to Steve that they also stole some 3/6 and 310 wire and from that house right there.
Took it out?
No, it was brand new. It was brand new.
Okay, rolls of it.
Yeah, 3/6 wire is $200 or $100. I can't remember for a 50-foot roll.
Oh yeah, it's not cheap anymore.
Yeah, and they had that and a weed eater, and I called Steve and told Dad about it, and Steve did not even send anybody up here to investigate. That's why it's out of control in this town. Everybody knows it. Like, some attorneys say don't even call police because they don't do nothing.
And that's why you wanted to do the newspaper article.
Yes, because our citizens need to know, the whole state needs to know about how corrupt and dirty we are. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and stack.
Okay. But you're going to get the tires fixed? You're going to get tires tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going to Mount Morris Tire in PA.
All right.
$279 for 4 of them.
Oh yeah. Well, that's not bad though. That's not bad.
In this town, $540 at one place, and then the rest of them's $600-700.
Yeah, I just put some on my truck, and it cost me like $580, I think, for new ones. I never thought about going to Mount Morris.
It'll be about an hour. There's one person out in Worthington that sells them, but they're higher.
Yeah.
Because he's got to increase the pay, getting them shipped in and all that. But oh well, I'm going to drive to the spot. The only way I'm going to be able to haul these is put them on top. I got one of them big ratchet straps. I'm going to put a big ratchet strap. It's here somewhere.
Did they get all 4 of them?
All 4 of them?
Did they get all 4? They flatten all 4 of them?
No. I mean, if I'm going to go that far, I might as well buy 2.
All 4 tires, yeah.
Yeah.
You can probably put one in the front seat with you, and on that side, on the passenger.
I'm just put 2 of them right here. I have one of them big heavy-duty ratchet straps.
That'll strap it down?
Yeah, that tractor trailers use for, you know, steel pieces and that kind of thing. Okay. The big yellow ones, that kind. It's in here somewhere. It's behind the seat. That's where it's at.
Well, be careful with the truck. When you get underneath, don't get caught.
And then the dirty Fairmont, I got a whole nother video where they kicked me out of the tire collection place. Them 2 tires in my truck there, I got for this car here. And I'm going to go put them on tonight so I can make a trip that far. But they kicked me out of the tire place because I was in there asking everybody for tires, 16-inch tires, and they were all asking me, why are you here? Because I was the only person like trying to get them.
Yeah.
Police of Fairmont do nothing. I got it on camera proving they do nothing. But what can I do with the issue? We know who stole the money. There's witness.
Who witnessed it?
Who's the people that Sean used to live with? Sean used to live with a woman down there. She witnessed them count the money, and that's how they know that there was $2,500.
They had money with them. Okay, she witnessed them down there.
Yeah, and then Montana, he knows that they did it too. And you can go look at their vehicle. I did more investigation than the police department did. They said they scrapped a car and bought it or used that money to put down. I called every junkyard looking for that model car. Didn't have it. Not one of them did. In Clarksburg, Nutterfort, Fairmont, Morgantown, not one of them had that turned in. They said they turned it in Clarksburg. The police didn't do nothing. That's why attorneys are even now saying...
Who was it again?
Who? Sean. I don't know his last name. I'd have to look it up. It's Shane.
Shane.
Shane. I said Sean, but it's Shane. Their dad has long hair. His father-in-law has long hair. His mother's a little bit big. They're driving a Mustang now. The days before, my other workers will tell you, they were bumming cigarettes and all that, and then the next day they show up smoking, drinking, driving a Mustang.
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah, because they stole it. There's clear evidence of it. That's a felony right there. We have felons walking free.
See if you can get the girl in Montana.
I will get them together and bring them to you.
Yeah, come down and talk to somebody tomorrow or something, or the next day. Come down and see what they think. Because a lot of people don't want to get involved, which you can't.
She
blame
will.
them in this
She
day
will
and age.
because
I mean,
they stole. I think they stole from her.
You can't make people get involved.
And the reason I'll tell you right now, the reason I believe that she's seen the money being counted, because she told Montana, who didn't even, he only worked for me one day and hadn't seen me in maybe a month, and he walked down here and told me, she said they took a weed eater and your money. And he didn't even know that my weed eater was gone. And he came up and said that. And she lives down at the end of the street. You make a right and go up on the White House, I'm pretty sure it is. But I can get them all together.
Yeah, get them. See if they'll come down tomorrow or next day, sometime during the daytime.
What time do you work tomorrow? And I'll maybe get them together for tomorrow.
Well, just anytime between 8 and 4 tomorrow. Be good.
8 in the morning and 4 in the evening. Which one do I see?
It doesn't really matter who you talk to. I'd say maybe one of the detectives. Ask for a detective or something. They
arrested me for saying the word shit not too long ago on my cell phone while walking through the courthouse, the sheriff's department. Now, come on now. That's obscenity. But listen. I got it on camera. They're going to spend $8,000 or $9,000 on a jury trial for this. They're hiring jury members. They're hiring the prosecutors. They're hiring my attorney. Is that obscenity right there? For oh, he broke the laws. He said the word shit. Read up the laws. They don't. The word. There's a difference between the word profane and profanity. The dictionary, profanity is not even an American word. It's overseas word. And the FCC, they have took. You can say what you want now. Turn on Fox News and CNN. I've got recordings every time I hear them.
There's all kinds of stuff on TV.
CNN now says they're on the shit list. I got a recording where he says shit list, and then I got one cop on CNN saying the word damn. Or take the damn guns away from them. And they don't go arrest them kind of people, but you see what I'm saying, the stress I'm under, because they're arresting me on stuff like that, and you got people committing felonies.
You need to quit putting yourself in that stress situation is what you need to do.
While I was in there, I was looking for a person who seen me get beat by law enforcement.
Where'd you get beat at, buddy?
In jail.
In jail? Oh.
By a guard.
Down at regional jail?
Yeah, in that jail, North Central, they put bags over people's heads, pepper sprayed them to death, beat a man in the head with a mop bucket to death. One was having a seizure, stopped resisting arrest, held him down to death.
Always heard that one a nice place to be.
They broke my. It's not the people that are accused of crimes. It's the guards that are killing people. That same one that beat me, another man was in there in a wheelchair. He will be in a wheelchair for life, paralyzed, from the same man. Now, is that a person that needs to be working in there? The guards came to my jail cell and said, if you don't give up the bloody clothes, underwear covered in blood, pants, shirt, we will beat you. We will beat you just again like you was if you don't give them up. That's what he said to me. And he's the supervisor of that place.
Negative. I'm supposed to make heat up.
It's absolutely out of control. I'm going to get my yellow strap out of here.
Well, you tell them... You're a Tucker County Knot.
Yeah. Did you know Elwood?
Who?
Elwood Knots, no. Hazel. That's my grandparents. They're both dead now.
Do you know Nelson Knots?
Nelson.
Or Gilbert?
Gilbert.
Or Emmy?
No. Are they all from Preston?
They're Preston County Knots.
No, the only Preston County one I knew from when I was a kid was Forrest. He was a sheep farmer.
Yeah, most of them are farmers.
Yeah, Preston. We used to buy sheep from him when we was kids and re-raise them, and the dairy cows out there we would buy and raise for meat, not dairy. But that's a better lifestyle there. Everybody's peaceful, quiet.
I agree.
You can leave anything unlocked and they don't do nothing.
I basically grew up in Preston County, so yeah.
Same kind of situation.
Same kind of people. Good people.
That's why you might be a better one than all these. Like they hire these military men now for police that are trained to kill.
Oh yeah.
And then they're out shooting people and beating them and all.
But take this down tomorrow and tell me you want to talk to. Explain to Judge what happened with the tires.
Well, I'll bring my camera in. Yeah, I was yelling at that cop because I was yelling.
But don't quit yelling and screaming at people because it stresses them out.
Oh,
like you got stressed out by your tenants, you hired somebody else to do the job. People don't like getting yelled at. They don't like getting stressed out. I'm gonna leave that right there.
Alrighty. See you later. I'm gonna get these tires up
And
on top of here.
The paper. Remember, don't call or don't go back over to the paper over there because that's
Paper.
the
Oh,
paper office.
I'm not going to. They just embarrassed
their
themselves enough. I'll make it up to where they search for Times, West Virginia, and they're going to see this video. Not this one, the first one.
Okay.
All right, see you later. Bye. All right, America, we're done for now. He's not a bad seed, but he wasn't born and raised in the city. He was from the country. That makes a difference right there. My point proven again.